How's it going, guys? It's PoetryStud, and welcome to a brand new series that we're going to be doing in Victoria 2. You heard me, you heard that. This is the first time I'll ever actually be playing Victoria 2 single player on the YouTube channel. I have done a multiplayer, and if you didn't know, I played a multiplayer campaign with my one of my gamer buddies, the Apocalyptic Gamer, and if you want, you can check that out on the channel. I'll probably forget, but I might post a link in the description. Either way, we're going to play some single-player Victoria 2, which I think will be nice, so I can kind of focus on the gameplay and talk about my strategies and how I take on Victoria 2. Because I have a very weird way, apparently, of approaching some of the game's issues and or the game's challenges. Apparently, I've heard. But anyway, so let's go ahead and hop right in, though. We're going to be playing. I actually did a straw poll on my Discord, which you should also join if you want to have say on what I play in the future. But I actually have conducted a little poll and found that people actually want me to play as Serbia. And I found this. I put 4 options. The options were Serbia, Sardinia, Piedmont, Japan, and I don't remember the other one. I don't actually remember. But either way, so people, though, apparently want me to play Serbia, and I think that is going to be very interesting. So I think we'll go and try it. As Serbia, I know one of the main things is that you want to try to form Yugoslavia, and I think that'll be really cool if we can do that and more. But either way, let's go ahead and just hop right in. I've never played as Serbia, so it'll provide some challenges, I'm sure. There will be some interesting things that we'll both learn about the game, I hope. And I hope you guys are really pumped to watch me play the game. And, keep in mind, we'll be doing more after this if you guys like it. It depends on how much feedback I get, but I'm hoping to do more Victoria 2 in the future. So put down in the comments below suggestions for other series. If we get gobbled up by the Ottomans, feel free to leave some comments on what you think would be another good one. So what do we want to do? Well, as far as tech goes, I think I pretty much go standard. You always want to get these, obviously, because more research. You want to get all of these as quickly as possible. I think we'll go that first. I think for most of the basics, I approach the game in a similar way to what most people would. However, there are a few differences, and so just keep that in mind as we go ahead and play this. Keep in mind that I have very distinct ways of playing the games, and I know that you guys may not like them, but please realize that it's just my way of doing it and stuff. So hopefully I won't make any of you too mad about that, but that is kind of what I will warn you of, so hopefully you don't get too angry. Anyway, so I believe we start with cores. I gotta learn. So that we're here. Yugoslavia's mixed up colors. Let's go look at our decisions that we can take. So that doesn't look too great. Okay. Not sure. I guess that one is let's see. That one seems okay. That one is if you have if Croatia and the other people exist, then you have to have them in your sphere to do that. Okay, this is if you own a land. I got it. Oh, excuse me. I was drinking some Dr. Pepper. Anyways, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and so we just need all the core stuff. What is core of Yugoslavia? All the way up to there. Wow, that's pretty good. I mean, I knew Slovenia, go back to Hearts of Iron 4, Slovenia is part of Yugoslavia then. Just think about what it is in Hearts of Iron 4. But how far down does it go? It's pretty, even North Macedonia. Not Albania, though. Never Albania. That's cool. Okay. As far as what we have as core, it looks like we have cores on quite a bit of Ottoman land. And that's pretty cool. I like that. I wonder if there's a way that we could, anyways, though, so that's my only warning is that I'll say I do take a different approach to this game, so keep that in mind and please respect that and don't get too angry about it because you might be justified in getting angry. But anyway, so now let's go ahead and get into it, and I'll talk about what those differences might be. Because I do think, from what I've heard at least, and from what I've seen when I've streamed the game, people are like, yo, why are you playing this game in such an odd manner? It doesn't make any gosh darn sense. We have 2 infantry. I would like to get some cannons. let's go ahead and do that first, and let's go ahead and unpause. Anyways, I love Vicky 2. It's one of my favorite games to play out of the Paradox grouping of games, because it just is very immersive, I find. I don't know if that's necessarily a common or an uncommon opinion, but I think people have different reasons for liking it. Some people like it for the complexity, but then again, every Paradox game is complex. Also, forgive me, I need to raise the volume. And let me check to make sure it looks good. Hopefully it looks good for you guys, but I wanted to raise it for myself too. I love the music of the game. It is quite a nice game, I find. Anyway, so let's talk about the differences that you might have with what my play style is. Wait. So this is Slovenia, and this is Slavonia. That is confusing. And there's Hungary. Okay, interesting. Alfold is not a core of, Okay, interesting. We have, oh god, I should look at our economy probably before we get into it. Let's tax the rich. Oh, we don't have any rich. I guess, don't worry about it then. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's say, what are we spending a lot on? Buying up, or well, recruiting the new units. We don't have any ships, I guess. That's fine. That's probably okay there. Let's put this up to like, 60 or something. And military spending. Let's put it down. That's never a good idea in my opinion, but we will do it for now because of the fact that it's a little bit, crucial that we don't go bankrupt right away. But anyway, so what are the ways that I play the game, and how might they be different from what you might expect to see elsewhere? Well, the thing is that with my style of gameplay, I do a very centralized focus where I try to have high taxes, fairly high tariffs, like 10%, 15%, and high military costs. But at the same time, I don't know. Basically, I don't play the way that lots of people play, which is having all the rich people, the capitalists, do it for you, do all the investment for you. Basically, I just, most of the time, will always keep the nationalist or the absolutist parties as the ruling party, even if that's not what people want, so that I can build factories. I like to do that. And I make it work, which is weird. I don't know. It seemed to me that people think that's a weird way to do it, but that's just how I do it, so. But anyways, let's go ahead and, we're just spending a lot on military. I think it's just because I built those units right away. So those are both, using a whole bunch of stuff to recruit, which is not acceptable, understandable, I guess. I really wish, so the Ottomans probably, they would, okay, so that's what I figured, because we are aren't we in the, how do we see our sphere? Yeah, we're part of the sphere of the Ottomans, which is very interesting, but I'm hoping that we can get allied with Russia or Austria, and try to get them to accept an alliance with us so that they can, so that we can get our land back in a crisis, get it supported, because we want to get this land back. All this land, so this land here, we have cores on, in Bosnia we have cores on, southern Serbia, and North Macedonia even. So we have a lot of land that we have cores on that we would like to get back from the Ottoman Empire. So, anyways, let's go ahead and put Belgrade as our, rally point. I'm just sorry, I was just checking to make sure that everything looks good as far as the recording goes. But either way, I don't know how long will this series will be. 20-30 episodes probably, since Victoria 2 is a bit shorter than EU4 in scope. But yeah, that's one of the things I really like about Vicky 2 is the fact that it's limited in scope, but it actually changes quite a bit within that time frame. There's a lot of different things that kind of activate that you don't normally get in EU4. Like the best equivalent I could think of in EU4 terms is that you get cannons at like Tech 7, and you didn't have cannons before. It's a whole new unit type. Whereas in this game, you get whole new unit types beyond that. You get freaking well, first you get these, although most European countries start with these, and then eventually you get tanks, and eventually you get airplanes. You know, that's pretty cool. Okay. Another thing is, we should check to see if there's any way of, a model colony, okay, of, eating anyone, you know, around us. Is there any way we could eat the... Oh, that sucks. There's no difference, though, right? So let's just do that. Unfortunately... Oh, well, we might be able to eat Montenegro. There's probably no downside to that, as far as I can tell, right? Like, we could conquest Montenegro. It's a very small amount of population, but anything helps when you're as small as we are, I think. Okay, let's go ahead and do that, though. Conservative got even more. Okay, everyone's conservative. Cool. But yeah, is there a way I could get access through you, or Ottomans through you? They will accept. Okay. You know what, Ottomans, let me see if we can do this. I'm gonna see if we can, let's try it. Let's try it, why not? We're gonna have some, infamy. You know, it's better to have the infamy burning off than not be doing anything with that spare, infamy. Yo, we are losing a lot of people right now. Jeez, man. It's a freaking potato famine. That should be over soon, though, right? I want to pay attention to that. That's really bad that we're losing that much. So we only have one state. And it's, yeah, just northern Serbia. What is the population like here in northern Serbia? It's pretty much all Orthodox. It is all Orthodox, actually. And by size, we got a lot of farmers, a good bit of laborers that are coal miners, and then some artisan wine. Okay. And some lumber. Okay, cool. As far as natural resources, yeah. So we definitely want a liquor distillery. Obviously, you always want liquor distillery, but especially now. Let's go ahead and repay any of the loan that we can in a second. Well, let's just keep the tax up for now, though. So the artisans are the ones not getting their needs met, which is okay. We don't really want people to be artisans right now. Well, in the near future, at least. Okay. As far as, well, let's see. When do we? Okay, where do you see diplomacy? Where do you see like the modifiers affecting your country? It's somewhere here. Chile and what was it? Bolivia? Yeah. I'm pretty sure the main reason we're losing population is just because let's see, is there a way to see? I don't think, okay, well, let's look at immigration. I always forget. There we go, migrations. Okay, yeah, no, we're not losing, so it's completely due to the blight or whatever, the potato famine, which sucks. Probably you're just gonna go for medicine right away. I think that's what we're gonna do. Next up, we'll probably go for the research points thing. I think for now this is good. When does our war justification end? Okay, about 3 or 4 months. 4 months, I guess. That's brutal, man. That population penalty is really, really destroying our country. Let's go ahead and say we're going to encourage clergymen now. We want to get our literacy up, and hopefully it'll start changing soon. We'll see. Either way, let's go ahead and look at some other stuff. Our administrative efficiency it's going all right, but it is decreasing now, unfortunately. I think we might want to raise tariffs a bit. Let's see. Oh god, you know what? This is probably part of it, is that we apparently, our whole army is unsupportable. Oh, the famine. That makes sense. Let's go ahead and, let's delete half of it. I don't want to, like, delete our whole army right away. That just seems like a bad idea. Okay, it looks like the famine is going away. Okay, there we go. Population is growing once again. I gotta check the volume again because this song is louder. But there we go. We got the Conquest CB against Montenegro. I don't think, apparently they don't even have a military. If so, that's gonna be brutal. We're just gonna walk in there. I think we're gonna go ahead and just declare on them. I think one thing we might do is just say we want to... Oh, really? Infamy. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Okay. I was gonna say, I think I want to see if we can ally the Ottomans. Let's see if we can. I'd like to. As far as I remember, you don't... You... CBs... What? We don't have a CB? Okay, yeah, I forgot. You got to see from that screen. All right, we have a year. It's not like Hearts of Iron. We got 2 months. You got a year in this game. I got to remember how to, like, play this game. I think it might be, well, oh, geez. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that, actually. I was going to say, why don't we just wait? But I don't think we can. I don't think we can afford to. We can wait till... Oh, crap. They will not accept anyways. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and probably go ahead and invade them. Oh, are you kidding me? You have to have points to declare the wars? I didn't know that. Alright, well, we'll wait until we can do that, and then we will do that. I mean, we could even go to speed 5 if we wanted. We just need 1 point. Thank you. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and declare a war on Montenegro. No, definitely don't do that. Declare war, conquest, proceed. Okay. And we're going to go and invade them. Hopefully, no one else joins this war to protect them. Coronation of Queen Victoria II. It's not, she's not the second. It's Vicky too, though. Wait, was she the second? Crap. Now I'm second guessing myself. I'm pretty sure she was just Queen Victoria. Unless I'm crazy, which is fairly feasible, I would say. So, I mean, like, we're just gonna full occupy them, so there's really no reason for me to worry about this. I basically should just, like, speed it up so that we get over, get over with the war sooner. Not that it's actually gonna make the war go faster, but it'll make it go faster for you guys and me, so... But it looks like everyone is getting their luxury needs now. Really? Why is that? We have 100% Serbian culture, too. The culture here is, yeah, I was going to say it's Bosnian or Bosniak. There's also Croatian. Yeah. It's a mess. We know what happened there, so... By the way, if you're from Serbia and you're watching this, there's there might be a decent chance of that being the case. Well, welcome, and I'm not trying to, like... If I say anything, I hope nothing I say comes across as racist, because I don't mean for it to be that way. Our infamy is 15-ish. Okay, cool. This war's gonna be pretty easy. I think it's good that we did this. It's not like it's super important to do this, but it's not bad either. We might go ahead and want to, like, conquer these guys too. Oh, well, but no, we can't. Never mind. I already looked at that. Timer went off, so I should end this video, and I'm going to go a little longer. Maybe till we finish this war. That sounds good. Okay. Let's just go on speed 5. Okay, everything is staying conservative. So it's just like 100% conservative. That's really interesting, huh? Okay, they are gonna offer us peace. There we go. So we now have a tiny little more chunk of land. That's good. It's not like crucial, but it's good. Might as well. Oh, they're Serbian, really? I didn't realize that. I guess the Serbian, lots of this area is Serbian culture, isn't it? Let's see, what about this? Over here, this is like the Northern Macedonia. We have cores on it, but it's like not, actually, it's like no Serbian people there, which is really, I'm very curious to see how it's going to play out, because this is very interesting to me. I've never played in this part of the world before, actually. But, I mean, it's definitely Serbian up here in southern Serbia and in Montenegro. Okay, interesting. Well, that's going to mean that's going to make for an easy integration, I do think. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Go leave a like and subscribe for more. You know, it's a new channel in its infancy, or not new channel, yeah, new series in its infancy, so it really helps the channel if you know, go ahead and leave a like and you know, comments and everything, you know, just tell me what your thoughts are on the series. I'd love to hear that sort of thing, and I hope that you guys are pumped to watch me play Victoria 2, and we'll form Yugoslavia, and then maybe conquer the whole Mediterranean or something like that. That's very unlikely. Either way, it'll be fun, and, you know, give me ideas for other series to do in the future in Vicky 2. If this one is, you're going to sit this one out because it's not your thing, feel free to give me suggestions. Either way, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.